Hi, we're going to talk about countries in World Showcase, or countries that could be.
Should be.
But first, hi park hoppers, it's Troy from 1 Year Disney, along with my sister Heather.
Hello.
Yes, we did change our clothes, you're not crazy. The sweater I was wearing, or the sweatshirt I was wearing from Germany, I've had for 25 years. It's Texas, it's hot. I wasn't going to wear it the entire time. And
I didn't want to wear mine if he wasn't going to wear it.
she didn't. She likes Ireland, but she just didn't want to continue to wear it. But as I said, what?
Nothing against the Irish.
No. But as we were saying, we wanted to talk about possible countries for the World Showcase in Epcot. Right now, there are 11 countries represented. A lot of them European. Not too many.
Other end?
Yeah, no South America, one African. So we were thinking of other countries to
expand.
Feature. There's room for 6 to 8, 5, 6. There's room for several more, depending on how you slice
You're
it.
Disney, buy the land, there's room for all.
There's room for all. So we first, you want to start or you want me to?
It's entirely up to you. It's your gig.
I will start, I guess. So first country I think would be awesome that they should make would be Russia. It's big, expansive.
Surprisingly culturally diverse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Visually.
Topographically diverse.
You can tell just by looking at the buildings if you're in Russia, because it'll have St. Basil's Cathedral with a little onion top, and then the rest of it I imagine being St. Petersburg-esque with gilded stuff and pretty and fancy and
pre-revolutionary whatnot.
Imperial, yes. And also having a ride inside for Trans-Siberian Railway. So just a tour, if you would, from west to east of Russia.
That'd be
Its
fun.
lands and its peoples.
It's a Eurasian country.
Yeah, Europe and Asia, so shame on me for adding another Europe, but it's also Asian.
And,
So, what was yours?
Mine, I kind of think that Middle Eastern Persian countries are greatly underrepresented in the fact that I don't think they have any. I think like someplace kind of middle ground like Turkey or Greece would be good. You got interesting food, delightful culture, what have you. So far as like an attraction or a ride, I don't know. Perhaps Greek dancing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Turkish, no, you can't have hookahs, can you, at Disney?
Probably not.
No, not for the kids.
They probably have them in a shop.
Yeah.
They would hope in a hookah shop,
That'd
I'm
be
sure.
awesome. Where'd you get your hookah? I got it at Disney. See the ears on it? That's awesome.
Disney World ears.
Yeah.
Mickey ears on your hookah. Okay.
Copyright us, because somebody's going to make that now.
Yeah, that's our ideas.
With permission from Disney, of course.
So my second idea for a World Showcase country would be India, and you could have the Taj Mahal as the entrance or the main thing, and even some fake mountains in the background, so it'd be the Himalayan mountains. Also the food, restaurants, Indian restaurants, lots of curry.
Even so, there's like so many variations from like region to region on the curry itself. You could have
a world of curry.
a huge amount of different foods.
Sort of like the tequila bar inside of Mexico, Cava Tequila, where it has all sorts of different tequilas and such. Have a curry place in India with all sorts of different curries.
And they do more than curry, we know that. But I'm just saying that's a cultural dish that that's Indian. They're not going to confuse it with,
Also, for a ride, you can either have a Rio de Tiempo or wherever that was in Spanish in Mexico, or have something similar in India, but down the
Ganges?
Yes,
Very
down
cool.
the Ganges,
Very
as
cool.
though you were reading my mind.
I'm clever.
Down the Ganges, just the history because of the eons of history that
you can have
India
some of,
has.
like, the temple, the obviously non-naughty temples, like temple at Amritsar and what have you, because those are pretty.
Yeah, temples are pretty. Yeah, like
Stop
you said. Or you can have a train ride. But if you have Russia with that Trans-Siberian, but it's a completely different kind of train ride in India. Maybe struggle to hold on or something.
No, you can't have kids holding on to the top.
Everybody pile on, and everybody in the park has to ride it at one time, and that's it.
I rode the train in India and survived to tell the tale. Stickers or pins.
Yes.
There you go.
You're second.
Australia.
No, third. Is it second?
Second.
Okay.
I've only done
second.
Turkey.
Okay, sorry.
Australia. It's again not represented. You know, there's not much from Southeast Asia-ish area.
Well, that's Australia.
That's saying the continent. It's a continent of Australia, but I'm saying it's down in that bottom corner. There's nobody there. You know, there's nobody represented. There's no, Malaysia or Micronesia or Laos or anything. Obviously, those are Southeast Asian more than Australia is. I don't know. I got off on a tangent there, but
yes, you did.
I did. But like Australia, you're gonna have, because I love Australians, love the accent. You could have like a cattle, kangaroo, lamb restaurant. You could have, don't they have like those 360 things where you can like go and stand and pretend like you're actually there? You can go to Ayers Rock and Sydney Opera House and Sydney Harbor, and
the Opera House would be the visual for the
entranceway,
the pavilion,
the clams.
When you walk in, see a
but
pile
like,
of dirty dishes.
Yeah, and like you could have like, I don't know, like a little sub thingy of the Aborigines or whatever.
Like a didgeridoo.
Yeah. How rad would that be to go sit and watch that band play? That's enough of that. you've done that now.
I've didgeridooed before.
We can tell.
Didgeridoo.
What's your other one?
My final would be Brazil. Brazil.
I'm picturing inappropriate pins.
Well,
I've gone Brazil.
Have the like a little carnival festival every few hours, like they do the drums in Japan or the acrobats in China.
More properly dressed?
But yes, wearing more than glitter and feathers.
And a smile. Yeah.
And a smile, yes. So have a little, and then a nice steakhouse, because everybody likes to eat steak at a theme park.
Everybody. Every.
Except her.
And
of course, there would be
other
vegetarian options and.
Here, have a salad.
Yeah.
Yum.
But the only visual I can think of that would be for the pavilion itself would be the Christ the Redeemer statue, and I'm trying to. I mean, just a big old statue.
Tell me you don't have to walk.
Wanting to hug everybody.
Tell me you don't have to walk through Jesus' legs to get into the exhibit.
No, it's not going to be. I wouldn't want it to be that big.
No.
Maybe small, off in the distance, like they do with the forced perspective for the Eiffel Tower. Just, hey, look, I see it. I must be in Brazil. Because other than that, I really can't think of anything architecturally noticeable. But I've never been, so I could be very wrong. Everything could be upside down, and I wouldn't know because they haven't shown it to me.
You could have, oh wait, no, those got torn down for the Olympics. Or the World Cup or something. Yeah.
Both.
Everything. My final one, I want more Africa represented. I'm not really that bothered which country. I prefer Egypt just for the, pyramids and ancient ruins and what have you. But I think other countries could be represented too. Possibly. Stop it with your pyramid thing. I think.
Illuminati.
Stop it. I think like Zimbabwe or Kenya, beautiful, lush, green, gorgeous.
Well, they do have
gorgeous costumes and such.
They do have it's not even a pavilion. It's basically a drink stand. The African Outpost, I think it's called. It's a drink stand. So yes, making an actual pavilion.
Yeah, because that seems like, hey, we're downplaying this huge continent full of people to a place to get liquor at. That's
have
wrong.
a Coke. Well,
Is it not liquor? It's not even liquor.
No, is it wrong? Is that what I'm saying?
It's a little bit wrong. I think they should be better represented. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
I think there should be, like I said, more Middle Eastern countries, but there are security issues.
If you do,
sorry.
If you do Egypt, you could have a Nile River ride.
Yeah.
And that more rides in the World Showcase, I think, would be nice.
More space, though. Wouldn't
they're inside the buildings, so I mean, and the buildings can jut back pretty far. I mean, Mexico, Norway are the only two off the top of my head, and I'm sure I'm messing something, but I can't think of it right now. Are the only two that really have a ride in the World Pavilion or in the World Showcase. And
do you have to have a ride? You can't just learn about a culture?
It helps.
It helps?
It helps.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
Makes it more enjoyable.
What the hell is the ride in U.S.?
It's actually a animatronic show about the history with...
Is it accurate, or is it we won the war, so yay?
I've never actually seen it. We've not experienced the American experience, but it's hosted by Benjamin Franklin and Mark Twain.
Not the real ones. Yeah.
Or it could be.
Spooky.
So let us know what you think. That was 3 each, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just making sure everybody was covered and I didn't cut anybody short.
No, great.
But let us know what you think, what countries you think should belong, if our countries are awesome, or what you think our countries would be stupid. But
I prefer to see her. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, but
don't be jerks.
Yeah, don't be jerks. Like, subscribe, share, but comment. Let us know. Interact with us. You can find me on Twitter at 1YATDIS. And you are on Twitter as at...
You can tell I use Twitter a lot. I think it's HR Writer, WRIGHTER. I'm not 100% sure. I'll put it
right here for you.
And I promise I'll eventually start tweeting because I am delightful and have all kinds of things to share.
Yeah, well, one of those things is true. Oh.